Hey everyone, welcome back. I am doing a junk journal collab today with Sassy Turtle Plans and Amber's Journey 13. Both are YouTubers. And we have some questions that we'll be asking in this collab video. I'm going to be using some items from Steph's Design Space. So I have my journal subscription for the library. I have some of the Blossoming Friends pieces here to make some items. This is Peacock items. This is from the book subscription. This is the Peacock subscription. This was the first subscription of the year. This one's the second. So I'm going to be using some of these items. Most of it's going to be the books, but I have some layering pieces and some extra things that I'll be using. I've got my Passion Planner, medium size daily, that I use as my journal. So this is like some of my journaling items. So you can see that. We'll do a flip through of this one day. It's pretty thick. And then I've got my inks here that we'll be using, and my brushes. So we're just going to move this up out of the way here. All right. I don't have a whole ton of space on my desk, but we're going to make do with what we have. So I hope everyone's doing great today. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. So this is some of the subscription that I used. So I used it in conjunction with an Edgar Allan Poe stuff that I have, because I love Edgar Allan Poe. He's one of my favorite authors. So since it was a book subscription, I decided to add my favorite author in with it. So I have that. And then I got some extra pages here for some book pages. All right. So I hope everyone is doing good today. We are getting everything situated. I have a ton of stuff I gotta get done today. So let's see. And I might use some of these here. This is from Books and Bouquets, which was Lena's freebie a while back. Let's see. Got some Magenta Library you can pop in. I don't know if I'm going to want clear or white. And then we have the book nook. I don't want the book nook. I think I'm going to do clear. Let me pull out the white just in case. Alright. Just in case I want to use the white, let's do that. Same thing with the other one. Where's it at? There it is. Alright, so I have the white and the clear for both of those, just in case. Alright, and this is my Steph's Design Space sticker book. You can get these on the website, and you can get any cover that you want, if you want a custom cover, or you can get one of the ones that we have up there. That is the Lisa Frank inspired one. Alright, so let's get this party started here. Let me get my questions out. So I know we have 15 questions. So let me get my questions. I'm going to put them back here so I can read them easily without having to fumble around. So the first question is, what do you like about junk journaling? I think one of the things I really like about junk journaling is that I can be me. I can put me on paper, if that makes sense. I like being able to do things that I wouldn't normally do. I can make different things, do different things without any confinement of what needs to be done. Like when you're planning, you have to leave room for your plans. You know, you can't just design how you want to design. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if that makes sense or not, but you have to kind of leave room for things. You have to be able to, well, that didn't last very long. That's already out. You have to leave room for your plans. You have to make sure that you can write stuff in. You know, you can't just cover an entire page with your ideas or what's in your head. So for me, I like to be able to just kind of do what I want and not have to worry about the confines of actual planning. Do you think junk journaling is a form of scrapbooking? I do. I do think that junk journaling is a form of scrapbooking. I used to scrapbook. I still do, actually. But I used to scrapbook a lot. And I don't do it all the time anymore, but I still do scrapbook. I have a lot of pictures that I still have to do, but I do believe that it's a form of scrapbooking. You can put pictures in it. You can, you know, write in your journals. You can do just paper and ephemera if you want. There's no, like I said, there's no confines to it. Like, you don't have to pick and choose what you want to do. When did you start junk journaling? To be honest, I started junk journaling last year. When I joined the Stuff Design Space team, I started junk journaling. It was one of her videos, or no, she did a class. That's what it was. It was a class. Let me get some coffee. Coffee is life right now. She did a class on how to junk journal, like what junk journaling is. And I went to the class with no expectations. I was just like, yeah, that's not for me. And as I was going through the class, I was like, oh, I already do that. Oh, I do that too. Oh, why am I not junk journaling? Yeah, so that's kind of how this happened. I started understanding that junk journaling doesn't have to be anything particular. It's just kind of whatever you create. So that's what I like about that. All right, let's see. What are some of your favorite junk journaling items? I have to say that some of my favorite junk journaling items are pockets. I love pockets. Is this one page or two? Oh, one page. Okay. I love pockets. I love the thought of having pockets. Isn't that cute? Little book charm. That's one of my favorites is pockets. Alright, I want this. And I want to use this. I think my second favorite, I think my second favorite would probably have to be tags. I love the different kinds of tags. I love like what you can make out of tags. Like, I've made some tags recently that are really cool. Like, this tag is literally just made out of book pages. So, that's something really cool that I've started doing that I enjoy. I also did like some pockets and stuff out of them. But yeah, definitely pockets are my thing with tags close behind. So, let's see. Do you use prompts when journaling, or do you just go with the flow? I do a little bit of both. This is Walnut Stain. The other one I was using was Vintage Photo. Yeah, I do both. So I have a big journal that I junk journal on only one side of the page, and then the other side I do my journaling prompts. This one here is more of a go with the flow kind of journal. So I just kind of write on the cards and stuff, just little bits here and there, how I'm feeling. I like doing this with this distressing. This is definitely a fun rabbit hole to be in. Let's see, what else do we have? Have you made a journal from scratch? Okay, so that's a hard question because yes and no. So I made a journal from scratch, but it wasn't for me. So my very first journal that I made from scratch was a gift. And I actually have a video of that you'll see a flip through of that journal once I send it out to the person. So I want to wait until they see their gift before I post it. I get that corner there pretty dark. All right. Do you like working in your journal in the quiet or with music? Neither. So I don't work in my journal in the quiet for the most part. But I also don't use music. So actually what I do is I'm usually talking to my friends, either on Zoom or on FaceTime, and I work in my journal while we're talking. That's actually when some of my best ideas come to mind, is when I'm just talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing and just kind of do, and when I don't think about it. When you don't think about it, you have a better chance of creating something unique. When you think about it too hard, then you don't really do something unique, in my opinion. Like, you're thinking too much about it. I don't like to think, I just like to do. That's the fun about junk journaling. It's not something you have to think about. You can just do. And there's no right or wrong way to journal. So, like, some people, they're afraid to start junk journaling because they don't know what it's going to look like. And I have a progression of junk journaling. Like, you'll see my progression as I've gone on, of how I've changed over time with my junk journaling. I guess I could have used that side. I had a picture on it. It's okay. All right. How do you get inspired? So there's a couple different ways that I get inspired when I'm doing this. One of them is watching a video of someone else. Sometimes that helps. Sorry, give me a second here. Do I want that there or down here? Alright, we're going to put you to the side for a second because I want to use you, but not right this second. But I do like that. Alright. Sorry. We're worried. Oh, how do I get inspired? So, sometimes I will watch YouTubers to get inspired, like Steph's Design Space, Lori Dean Designs, or Lori Dean Plans. Sorry, Lori Dean Plans. Lena B Creates, Kim Newberg. I can't remember the name of her channel. I'll link it down below after this. She's a new channel that I found, and I saw some things on there, and I was like, oh, that's like so smart. I never thought to do that. So I started doing that. Is it the Craftastic Tree or something like that? I'll link hers down below later too. But these are like some of the YouTubers that I've found that do junk journaling that have really inspired me for certain things. Like, I'm also in Patreon for Steph's Design Space, and she taught us like how to make a zipper tag. That was super cool. I have not tried it yet, but I do plan on it here in the near future. Excuse me. Okay, let me get this down. Sometimes I'll just look at a kit and be like, oh, I have so many ideas. And then I just start doing them. So that's another thing that I'll do. What is a must-have ephemera in each journal spread? A must-have ephemera in each spread. Well, I still say that one of the must-haves is pockets. I have to have pockets. I need places to tuck stuff. Tip-ins where I can use like little bits of ephemeras. I like that. Cards, tags, all of these things. All ephemera. I love ephemera. It's so pretty. And I can do like so many different things with ephemera. Do you like to use ink? Yes. As you can tell, I do like to use ink. I like to distress. That is something that I definitely decided to do early on. So, I did start distressing, and it just gives it more of a vintagey feel, but it also makes like some of these, like, I can make it look like it's burned paper, which I really like, and I don't have to burn my house down to do it. So, you know, there's that. All right. I need another piece here. What do I want to do? I need something to go up here. Bear with me a second. I have a lot of different things going on here. I think I'm going to use book pages. in there. Stencils or stamps, and why? Okay, that one's a hard one. I have both. I don't use either very frequently, actually. I've tried doing some stamping. Sometimes it comes out good, other times it comes out kind of funny, especially because of how bulky this book is. I have trouble stamping in it. If it's a flatter surface, I have an easier time. With this book, stencils, I guess, would have to be what I say because of how thick this book is. Stencils are just easier because I can just use my blending brushes and some of my distressed ink and just kind of blend it together and make something blended. Right now, I'm trying to make this look like it was burned. Alright, here we go. I think that looks kind of burnt. And this is just like the base, so I will build upon this. I like to get my base down first. Some people don't do bases, like you won't see them put their like a bunch of papers down first. I prefer to. One, because I want to cover this up. But another reason that I like to do it is because I like to be able to see what spaces I have to build with. Alright. Oops, too far. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I'll have to say it depends on stencils or stamps. It just depends on what I'm working on. We'll do that. Depends. Favorite shop for kits, ephemera, or digitals? Well, duh, it's Steph's Design Space. But no, in all seriousness, it really is Steph's Design Space. She takes so much time to design these beautiful kits. As I stated before, I'm on her Patreon, and I'm also on her team, so, you can use code Rochelle15, by the way. I love these junk journal subscriptions. So these subscriptions, started back at the Advent last year, for me. Now, she had some oof, Lord, I cannot talk straight. She had subscriptions before this, but I hadn't bought any of the subscription boxes. I was kind of on the fence about junk journaling at the time. But around, I want to say October last year, she announced the Advent box. And I was like, well, this is a perfect time for me to go ahead and try out these boxes. And let me tell you, I love them. Not only did I do that, but I joined the Patreon in the end of December after I got my Advent box. And Patreon is a lot of, I kind of wanted to go that way. Yeah, we're going to make it go that way. Patreon is a lot of, junk journaling stuff as well. Like, so if you really like junk journaling, I am a yellow rose of the Patreon, and we get so much stuff. So many perks of being a Patreon. We get perks of being, you know, on the team. But we get to, like, see the designs come to life. And even if I wasn't on the team, I would still support Steph because this stuff is beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And it's something that I really enjoy. I want to throw some color in here. Let's see. Where does this go to? I bring this down some. Let's try this. Alright. So I really like the items that she has. There's digital kits in the shop that you can get. If you don't have a printer, that's okay. She has a print and ship option for you. That's one of the things that I like. Before I got my printer, I used that print and ship option a lot. So that's one of the things I really like about it. But you can get digitals. You can get the subscription box. The subscription box is bi-monthly. So right now this is April's subscription box. The next one will be June, but you can order it in May. So from now until May 15th, you can order yourself a subscription box. You definitely want to order it while you have the chance, because if there are any extras, there won't be very many. So if you want to wait and see if there's extras, there's not going to be that many there. We do try to show you what's in the box prior to it. So the next theme is travel. That's our theme for next month, is traveling. Last time I had some kind of travel stuff, there was all kinds of really cute vintage type traveling stuff. So like old cars and things like that. Perfect. All right. Let me think. Where else? I also like, sometimes if I'm looking for something specific, if stuff doesn't have it, I will check out Etsy from time to time. But for the most part, the majority of my stuff comes from Steph. Between the Patreon and the kits and the subscription boxes, I have tons of junk journaling stuff. I also get stuff from Temu for junk journaling. And I am an affiliate for Temu. There is a link for $30 off down below on your first order. So you use my code and you get a discount. But yeah, I definitely, the majority of my stuff does come from Steph. I do have like some lace and stuff that I got from Temu. I have, which way did I have it? Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. Yeah, I think Steph's the majority of my stuff. No, don't stick there. All right. Got that down. Let me do that part there. Or I can do that. Yeah, let's do that. All right. This is just some paper I got from Paper House Productions. There's a link for that down below also. Okay, let's see. Favorite YouTuber for inspiration. I guess I kind of mentioned some of them earlier. Steph's Design Space, one of my favorite YouTubers for inspiration on junk journaling. Lori Dane Plans, another one. Her junk journals are just gorgeous. They're literally pieces of art. Absolutely stunning. There is Kim Newberg, who is art by Kim, I think. I'll post it down below. There's a new one that I just started watching. His name's Ceri, C-E-R-I. He's from, I want to say, the UK. Pretty sure he's from the UK. Started watching him. He's got some pretty cute stuff too that he does. Who else? Sassy Turtle Plans does some really cute tutorial videos that I've watched. So she's some inspiration for some of the things that I've done. Who else? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick that down there. I've been wanting to stick that there since it started. Alright. Who else is there? Oh my goodness, I watch so many YouTubers in a day. I really do. I have a very unhealthy obsession with YouTube. I can't think of any others. I have quite a few of them that I watch, though. I'll post them down below, especially my junk journaling ones. Like, I really have found some really cute junk journaling ones that are just different. Like, I like different. I don't like the same old, same old, same old. I like to be different. I like to do different things. I like to put my own spin on things. That's what I enjoy doing. Alright, let's see. I don't need this anymore. This can go in my scrap box. Alright, let's see what we got here. I found some of these frames. I think I want to do this one. That one's too light, in my opinion. How about this one? Whoopsies. I think I like this one. This one's so big, though. I think I like that there. We are really going to make this one dark. Get this nice and dark here. So if you take your paper and you crinkle it up, you can get some distressed look on the paper. And then it kind of looks like it's been beaten up, torn, shredded, fire, really old. I like doing this. Just some discoloring. Now back to the edges. Like I said, journaling isn't about what other people want. It's about what you want. I like this better. All crinkled up, and it gives it some different texture on there. And then I'm going to layer stuff on top of it, so I wanted to give it some dimension so it still stood out a little bit. There we go. That's too big. Sorry, I know I'm thinking. Give me a minute. Use that on the other side. You know what? I need some tweezers for this one. All right. Let's get this down. Okay, got my books down there, and I'm just going to take this and just kind of give it a little bit of color around the edges there. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Okay, there we go. I like that. That's super cute. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Do you prefer a pre-made journal or a handmade journal? And what size is your favorite? Once again, I'm going to say it depends. Uh-oh. That's not cut. pre-made journal or handmade journal? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it depends. So it depends on what I'm using the journal for. So I have some pre-made journals. But I have like handmade ones too. I don't know. Like this, I can make it really, really thick. Handmade journals, you're limited to a certain number of signatures inside the book before you can no longer fit anymore. So I would just say it just depends. It depends on what I have to do with it. I want something to go there. Alright. I need a pocket. How do I want to do a pocket? That's a very large pocket. I'm going to use one of my pockets. So this is some stuff that I've been working on, creating and doing. This one. Let's see, I'm going to do this one. It's kind of big too. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. It's kind of bigger. Do, 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 do. Some here. All right. Okay. I just added some little book pages. So this is an envelope like that you get from your mail, like the junk mail, or your bills. I just took an envelope and I covered it in book paper to make a pocket. I'm just going to seal it down here. And now we're going to ink it really good. Alright. Okay, what size is my favorite size journal? I like bigger journals, so a medium or a large size is good for journaling for me. Like I said, it depends on what I'm doing. I have both. I have a medium, this is a medium, and then I have a large one as well. I also have a small one. I didn't care for the small one too much. It was a little too small for me, but I still have small ones. So, we're going to use this as a pocket. I think I'm going to do that pocket here. I'm going to do my pocket here. I'm just going to kind of turn it some though. And I did cover both sides with book paper just in case. Alright, so we have that down. Now we're going to decorate it. Excuse me. I think we're going to use some of these other ones here, actually. Let's see. Which one do I want? Definitely want paper. How big is that? Oh, that'll work good. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this banner off of here. I'm going to put it right there. I still have our pocket. As you can see. I'll stick this in so you can see the pocket. So we have our pocket here. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to just a little bit so it's not as white. All right. And then I think I'm going to do this. You can still see the writing behind it. I like that. That way you can see the books, but you can still see everything behind it. Let's see what's on this one. that little look there. I like that. That's so pretty. All right. And I kind of want to put some random letters around. Get off. Off. All right. Let me double check. Okay, to make sure my video is still recording. I've been having problems sometimes with it shutting off. Kind of like that. First of all, let's ink this. Get this inked up. I'm going to use my heart punch for this one. Got my heart punch. I want to put some books on it. A little flower petal. All right. I think I'm going to use this typewriter. Okay. Do you like charms or jewelry on your journals? Yes and no. I love charms and jewelry. If I have a journal that I can put it on, but I don't like to permanently put them in, if that makes sense. Like, so if there's like jewelry that's permanent, I won't put it in, but I will use it on my tags and stuff. That is super cute. Let me get some twine. There it is. Okay. scissors. Through, loop it up, and then pull it down. Okay, there we go. Okay, got that on. Alright, let's see what else I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna put some lace in. Oh, I don't have my fabric glue. That's right. I have fabric glue, I just didn't bring it with me. That's okay. I'm just going to stick it down with this for now. We'll get the fabric glue out later. Stick it down a little better. This is not stuck down yet, so don't stick there. Right. Put this down. I know I talked about a lot of different things in this video. Answered a lot of questions. And I have the questions. I'm going to be putting them down below. So if you'd like to answer some of these questions in the comments, please feel free to comment and answer some of these questions. Tell me what your favorite items are. You know, who do you like to shop with for your junk journal stuff? What do you love about junk journaling? These are all questions that I'm actually curious to know what everybody thinks. Some people don't know what junk journaling is, or collage journaling, or scrapbooking. There's so many different names you could use for this, because like I said, it is a form of scrapbooking in a sense. You're putting pieces together to create a whole. Some of them are scraps. Alright, now I'm just putting some letters down across the page. No rhyme or reason to my letters. What's this one? This is an H. Alright, let me see. Do 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 do. I will be putting up more junk journal type videos here. So you will get to see some more of those. Don't worry, I'm still planning. This just lets me broaden what I'm doing. I need a U. Can anybody give me a U? There we go. Alright. Put my U. Obviously, I can't spell out passionate, but I can spell out whole. And there we go. Passionate sticker hole. And I want to kind of put a little postcard up here. My little envelope. Found my bone folder. Push that down some so it stays closed better. There we go. I didn't need too much from my other kits. It's nice. Let's see. Yeah, as I was saying, these kits last forever because you don't need to use the entire thing in one sitting if you don't want to. So in my case, just use some bits and pieces. I used a couple little pieces from a couple different kits, but most of it's the books. Actually, the majority of it is. And then some stickers from the shop. Like some weird recipe for fried quail, dove, or squirrels. So, put that there. That came in from the Peacock subscription. All right. And I still have all these pieces that I can use. This is rice paper that she made. So I still have all these pieces that I can use another time, as well as my charm and tag. Put this in here, put that back together. Let's go some this. So I have created my junk journal layout, spread, whatever you want to call it. It all means the same thing. And I think I need to add something right here, actually. Let's see. What do we got? I like this one. Oh no, I ripped it. okay. Sticker surgery can fix that. Put this piece down first. There we go. Some sticker surgery. Never happened. Just darken out a little bit up there. Shh, you didn't see that. It happens sometimes. It got stuck to my finger. All right, so here's everything that we got. And I'm going to put one of these down here. We'll put it over here. Let's darken this up. I definitely need to darken it. It's very bright. There we go. And let's put her label there so I know where all this came from. So there you have it. This is my collab. So I thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask them down below. Again, in the Passionate Sticker Haul, you can get this from Sassy Crafty Plants on Instagram. So I am going to let that be it for the day. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.